Welcome to Training for Check-In. You have one of the most difficult but important jobs of the whole Christmas store. So thank you. If any of this seems overwhelming, please don't worry. You can meet with myself or Pastor Lisa prior to your shift at the store and we can explain anything that doesn't seem clear. Okay, so we thought in order to make this the best experience for your training would be to actually role play this situation. And your first job is to create a warm, welcoming first impression of the Christmas store. You could be the first person that anyone has any contact with at the store. So please smile. And then your next purpose is to fill out all the paperwork to ensure that we have an accurate shopping experience. So your first step is to greet the family and collect their invitation. Welcome to the Christmas store. May I have your invitation? Thank you. And what we're going to do with those, we're just going to make a pile of them to the side. And on your table, you're going to have 3 piles of paperwork. You're going to have the check-in sheet. That's where you're going to start. You'll ask the family their name. Can I have your last name?
Engelmeyer.
Engelmeyer. Can you spell that for me?
E-N-G-E-L-K-E-M-I-E-R.
Great. And what school gave you your invitation?
Sagewood Middle School.
Sagewood. Great, thank you. And how many are in your family?
Well, we have 4 in our family, but we also have an aunt and an uncle living with us.
Okay,
Would
sure.
that
Sure, yeah, the kids can pick gifts for them, so that'd be 6 total?
Yes,
Okay.
total 6.
Great. All right, so we're just going to get names of who we are shopping for, just first names. And Mom, your first name?
Lisa.
Lisa, okay. I'm also going to be filling out gender at that time, which should be pretty obvious, hopefully. Dad's first name?
Joe.
Joe, okay. And your children's names?
Gabby.
Gabby, okay.
We made it. And Jason.
And Jason, okay. And what's the aunt and uncle's names?
They are Josh and Saba.
Okay, so I'm putting Josh down here under other, and I'm putting Saba under here as under other as well, and putting in parentheses aunt and uncle, okay? Going with the gender, and then for the kids only, we ask them their age. How old is Gabby?
Gabby is 5.
And Jason?
Jason is 8.
8, great. Okay, and just to be clear, we let kids shop who are age 4 all the way up to seniors in high school. So kids that are younger than 4, we still put them on the list here, but they will not be coming in the room to choose gifts for their siblings. This reflects the real world. They will get gifts, but they won't be giving gifts as they're a bit too young to be shopping. And you can explain that to parents. And if they have any questions, feel free to call in Lisa or Shauna to help you on that. Another key thing is that the kids must be present in order to shop. If for some reason they're unavailable due to some school event or work or something else, please feel free to contact Shauna or Lisa and they can help reschedule a time when that child could come and do their shopping. So the next step after the check-in sheet is to fill out the gifts in the household sheet. That's this one for each child who is shopping. So in this case, we're going to fill out 2 of these. And the first step is to put their name and age at the top. So we're going to start with Gabby, and we're going to put 5. That's her age. And then we're going to fill out one for Jason, who is 8. All right? And so you're doing this the whole time while the parents and the kids are standing there, and they're very antsy, but that's okay. Take your time, but do it. Just make sure you do it correctly. And the way I like to do it is I like to fill out one completely. So we'll start with Gabby's. And what you do is you put that child's name under the appropriate sister or brother category. Gabby is a sister. So you put her name, and then you mark the appropriate age category. Since she's 5, she falls in the 3 to 7 category. Then you're going to put her brother, Jason, under brothers, and he was 8, so we're going to put him in the 8 to 12 category. Now this has covered the kids. This sheet is just for kids, okay? You have a control on here to make sure that you know how many gifts you should be getting when the kids are out shopping. So we count. We have 1, 2. This is total number of gifts for the kids. That's 2. And each kid does get to choose their own gift, which is why we put Gabby's name on Gabby's sheet, okay? And then what's easy is now I just can copy this over here for Jason. I can just write Gabby, Jason, and I copy it. And I'm also putting a 2 here. The next question you're going to ask of the parents is about the adults. Adults also get gifts that the kids choose for them, but they do that as a group. So the best thing to do is ask the parents who would be best to help pick out the adult gifts. Usually we say the oldest, but sometimes that's not always the case.
And in this case, Jason would be.
Okay, great. So what we're going to do is we're going to now fill out this green sheet, which is a different color so that you can make sure that you are filling this one out too. And it is for the adults in the household. And it says at the top, 1 sheet per family. So we get 2 gifts for each parent. So we're going to say, yes, there's a mom. So we're going to write the number 2 in there, not put an X or a check mark, but actually write the number 2. And 2 gifts for dad, because there is a dad in this family as well. And we just ask them, the mom or the dad or whoever is checking them in, let them know that we have some things like pajamas and maybe sweatshirts. We also have slippers, and kids never know their parents' sizes. So we ask that of you while we're checking in. What would you say would be a size for pajamas or a sweatshirt for mom?
Medium.
Medium. Okay, and how about for dad?
Large.
Large. And a shoe size for mom? 5, 6, 7, 8?
5, 6.
5, 6. And shoe size for dad?
9, 10.
9, 10. Great. So you just circle those amounts. And then remember, we also had an aunt and uncle that were living in this house. And that is very common. You'll see aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, maybe an older brother or sister who is in their 20s that is still living at home. So here it says on the left, we have other female in the household. On the right, we have other male. So we're going to say Aunt Saba on this side, and then Uncle Josh on this side. We're going to ask the same questions about sizes for them as well, because they'll shop from the same tables as mom and dad do. So how about for Aunt Saba? What size would be good for her?
Medium.
Medium. And shoe size too?
7, 8.
7, 8. Okay, how about for Josh?
Large.
Large. And shoe size?
And 9, 10.
9, 10. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to do a count on this sheet as well. So we have 2 gifts for mom, 2 gifts for dad is 4, 1 gift for each other adult in the household. So Aunt Saba makes 5 and Uncle Josh makes 6. You write that number here at the bottom, and then this is really important. That number gets added to this. You have to be able to do math to do check-in too. So you take 6 plus 2 and you get 8. Yes. And then what you do is you staple these 2 together, and now you have, these are basically shopping lists for the kids to go shopping at the Christmas store. And you give each shopping sheet to the lead shopper, who's basically going to be standing right behind you, and they will take it from there. At that time, you can direct the parents. Feel free to go to the parent room. There we have hot drinks and snacks for you to enjoy while your kids are shopping. And you can give them directions, or a lot of times Pastor Lisa or one of our hosts and hostesses is standing there waiting to take them. But directions are usually down the hall and to the left. The room is on your right, are the directions we usually give. So that is checking in, not in a nutshell. We know it is a big job, but I hope that seeing it done will really help you be able to do a great job for us. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that Pastor Lisa's favorite candy is Heath Bar, and if you reply to her in an email with those words, that's your keyword, Heath Bar, we'll know that you watched this video, and we'll have a treat for you when you come for your shift. Remember that parking at the hospital is very limited, so make sure you allow yourself time to park your car and then walk to the conference center and be on time for your shift, and we will see you soon.